Welcome to the Locker Room Podcast. I'm your host, Nick Laster. Let's just get straight into it. We're going to be talking about the NFL right now. Week 12. First game on the board was the Buffalo Bills at Houston Texans. I already knew Houston was going to win. I don't see the same thing I see in, what's his name? Josh Allen anymore. I really don't. I think he's losing his edge, especially after that, when they lost to the Dolphins. That was just ridiculous. And then I think he's going to be dealing with an injury. I don't know if you guys seen that hit that Will Anderson had on him. Looked like he was throwing a tantrum on the ground. It was disrespectful. I'm going to go through the stats real quick. Josh Allen, 253 yards, no touchdown. Two picks, no touchdowns. James Cook, game high, 17 carries, 116 yards, and a touchdown. David Mills, backup QB, comes in, 153 yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 picks. Baller. Woody Marks, 16 carries, game high, 74 yards, rushing on the ground for Texans. Nico Collins, 3 receptions, 55 yards. Christian Kirk, 5 receptions, 54 yards, 1 touchdown. Jaden Higgins, 4 receptions, 38 yards, and 1 touchdown. Bills receivers, low-key did good. Didn't score, though. Not one. Khalil Shakir, 8 receptions, 110 yards, 0 touchdown. They're also missing, what's his name? Number 0, I forgot his name, Keon Moore. And they're also missing Kincaid, probably the number 1 receiver and the number 1 tight end on their team. Definitely missing out on them. Definitely need them also. We're going to go to the next game, which was Indiana and Kansas City. Great game. I already knew that, where is it? I already knew Chiefs were going to win. I don't think they were the favorite either, but they were the favorite in my book. Why? Why would I even bet against Patrick Mahomes, first of all? Second of all, they were at home. Now, I don't know who had Indianapolis Colts winning this game, even though they had a better record. Daniel Jones only throws for 181 yards, 2 touchdowns, so 0 picks, 0 sacks. Jonathan Taylor was the biggest letdown in this game, I believe, to me. He was my MVP vote. Not anymore. 16 carries for 58 yards. You just got to do better. That's pretty much it. You just got to do better. Austin Dillon had 1 reception, 48 yards. That was game high receiving yards for Indianapolis Colts. Michael Pittman and Drew Ogletree was the only ones that scored through the air. And Patrick, 352 yards, 0 touchdowns, 1 interception. Hunt rushes for 30 touches, 30 rushes, touched the ball 30 times, 104 yards, 1 touchdown. Rashid Rice, game high, 141 yards. He just didn't score. But the real MVP was Harrison Butker. Made all 5 field goals. That really put them over. That gave them also the game-winning field goal in overtime. MVP really saved them. You got to have a great kicker. Moving on to the next game, we have Pittsburgh at Chicago. No A-Rod, so I kind of knew Chicago was going to win, but it was a 3-point game. It was a very close game. Mason Rudolph, 171 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, sacked twice. You can't ask for more for a backup, you know. Caleb Williams, 19 for 35, 239 yards, 3 touchdowns, 0 picks, 1 sack. Outstanding game. How is it so close? The running game. The highest yard count was 48 yards by Cal Monaghan. 12 carries, 48 yards, 1 touchdown. Kenneth Gainwell, 10 carries, 92 yards. Jalen Warren, 18 carries, 68 yards, and a touchdown. DJ Moore goes off for 2 touchdowns, 5 receptions, 64 yards. Adunze, 3 receptions, 53 yards. And Loveland, 4 receptions, 49 yards, and another touchdown. Moving on to the next game, 28-31. Bears. Not a bad game. Moving on to the best team in the NFL, we had New England Patriots at Cincinnati Bengals, 26-20, very close game. Drake May goes off for 294 yards, not bad. Touchdown and interception, 22 for 35. Joe Flacco, 19 for 37, 183 yards, a touchdown and 1 interception. Both got sacked not one time. Chase Brown, 19 carries, 107 yards, no touchdown. If he would have had a touchdown, they probably would have won the game. Trayvon Henderson, 18 carries, 66 yards, no touchdown. Not one touchdown was scored on the run. Everything was in the air or field goals. Hunter Henry, 115 yards, goes off. I think I have it down here too. 15 yards reception, 7 receptions, 115 yards and a touchdown. Definitely went off. They stopped Diggs, 2 for 20. That's what their main focus was on, Diggs. Forgetting that they have Hunter Henry. Like I said, he goes off. Big mistake. Joe Burrow's coming back next week though, and Bengals just cut their third string quarterback to make roster room. So we'll see. Bengals fall to 3-8, while New Orleans moves up to 10-2 with the best record in the league. This New York Jets at Baltimore game, I obviously knew that Baltimore was going to win. If you betted on Jets, you just stop betting. I'll just put it as simple as that. Tyrod Taylor, I like Tyrod Taylor. 222 yards, 1 touchdown and a pick, 3 sacks. Lamar Jackson didn't even do anything in this game. 153 yards, that's it. 1 sack. No touchdowns, no interception. Derrick Henry, 21 carries, 21 carries for 64 yards. You could do better, but he got in the end zone for 2 TDs. You can't blame that. You can't help him. Breece Hall, 16 carries, 44 yards. That's ridiculous. Gotta do better. Gotta do 10 times better. Zay Flowers, 5 receptions, 58 yards. That was game high. Breece Hall was the number 1 receiver with 4 receptions, 75 yards, game high. John Mitchell III, 6 receptions. It was at 65 yards and a touchdown. That's their only touchdown. They kicked the 3-point field goal after that. Breece Hall also fumbled one, and Lamar Jackson also fumbled. Mike Green with a sack. Jawan Briggs with a sack. Baltimore moves to 6-5, while New York Jets fall to 2-9. I think that's Lamar behind him. That is him. They said he looks like a Frozone. Minnesota at Green Bay. Again, another game that was already sealed and dealed. It was 6-23. JJ McCartney is playing like he's not even in the NFL. 87 yards, 12 for 19. That's it. 2 picks, sacked 5 times. I guess it's just that defense. I would have hated to be JJ McCartney that day. Jordan Love, 139 yards, sacked once. Didn't throw a touchdown, didn't throw an interception. Didn't have to, if we're keeping it real. Emmanuel Wilson, 28 carries, 107 yards, 2 TDs. That's great. Jordan Mason, 8 carries, 42 yards. Game high for Minnesota. Ridiculous. Savion Williams had 1 carry, no yards. Justin Jefferson, 4 for 48, no touchdown. They locked him up that game. Either that, they locked him up, or J.J. McCartney couldn't just get the ball off. They do have a great defense over there. Christian Washington, game high, 49 yards, 5 receptions, 0 TDs. There was no TDs thrown for Green Bay. Isaiah McDuffie with half a sack. Devontae Wyatt with 2 sacks. Micah Parsons with 2 sacks. You can't defend that. You really can't. Dallas Turner had 1 sack. Green Bay moves to 7-3. Vikings fall to 4-7. Probably my favorite game of the week. One of my favorite, but probably my favorite game. New York Giants at Detroit. J-Mo goes for 366 yards. J-Mo goes for 366 yards. 2 TDs, 1 interception. And he also caught a touchdown pass like he was a receiver. Got to play the clip. Got to. It was a 33-yard touchdown, too. Wendell Robinson, 156 game high with 1 TD. He also fumbled. Golf goes for 279 yards, 2 TDs, and an interception. But Gibbs is the guy, 149 yards on the ground and game-winning run in overtime. Amon-Ra St. Brown, also 149 yards in the air. Baller. You can't stop him. But to go to OT with the Giants, there was no defense played in this game, by the way, on both sides. That's something Lions need to worry on. If I'm their next opponent and J-Mo threw for 366 yards on you guys and caught a touchdown, I'm blurring everything I can. Oh, trust me, I'm throwing everything. I'll make sure somebody got to catch it. He up there somewhere. I'm just going to throw that shit. Moving on. That was a great game. Lions moved to 7-4. Giants fall to 2-10. 27-34 overtime win. Next game we're going to go to is Jaguars and Cardinals. Also a great game, went into overtime. Game-winning field goal by Jaguars. I like Cardinals. I like Jacoby Brissett on Cardinals. I'm sorry, Kyler Murray, but he's doing it. Jacoby Brissett with 317 yards, 1 touchdown, no interception. Trevor Lawrence, on the other hand, 256 yards, 3 touchdowns, 3 picks. That's not going to cut it, my boy. That's not going to cut it. 3 picks, 3 sacks. The only reason y'all won is because Jacoby Brissett got sacked 6 times. They ain't got no offensive line. Michael Carter only had 5 carries for 28 yards. Game high rushing for Cardinals. They was trying to let y'all win. And y'all was trying to let them win. Travis Etienne, 15 carries, 86 yards, 0 touchdown. But he also caught the touchdown pass. Travis Etienne, 3 receptions, 30 yards, 1 touchdown. Jacoby Myers, 4 receptions, 50 yards, and a touchdown. And Parker Washington, 5 receptions, 71 yards, and a touchdown. Greg Dortch, 6 receptions, 53 yards, and touchdowns for Cardinals. And Michael Wilson, 10 receptions, 118 yards. Jaguars defense, y'all doing the same thing. Just letting the man go. I'm blurring it. Jaguars moved to 7-4, and Cardinals dropped down to 3-8 in overtime. Moving on to the game I believe America was watching. Dallas Cowboys versus the Eagles. What can I say? Matter of fact, I know what I can say. I knew the Eagles was going to lose. They're in Jerry house in Dallas. I knew the Eagles was going to lose. And they played. First of all, they didn't score the whole second half. Saquon only had... let's see. Saquon only had 22 yards and 10 touches. You know, Cowboys come back from 21-0 to win 21-24. Please move Cooper DeJean to safety. I'm not going to say he can't play corner, but he getting exposed. Pickens was picking on this man. Every time Pickens goes for, 146 yards and a game-winning drive. He caught that. He looking like receiver number 1. CD only went for 4 for 75. That's okay. You got Pickens. And like I said, Pickens looking like receiver number 1. And I believe they put their cornerback, their number 1 cornerback on CD, disregarding Pickens. And look what happened. Ridiculous. A.J. Brown got 110 yards and 8 receptions and a touchdown. He was balling. Seems like he's the only one that wanted to play. Devontae Smith with 89 yards and 6 receptions. Dak with 354 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception. Javonte Williams, 87 yards rushing. And please stop kicking the ball to Turpin. Please. If he get a little bit of space to the house, you don't kick it to him. They throw him a slant. He broke. I seen it. He hit Cooper DeJean with a dead leg. Gone 60 yards. Move the man to safety. That's all I gotta say. If you're an Eagles fan, I'm sorry. If you're a Cowboys fan, I'm also sorry. Cowboys fall to 5-5-1, and Eagles move to 8-3. 21-24. Next game on the agenda, the Atlanta Falcons at the New Orleans Saints. I'm gonna just be blatant about it. I don't like Atlanta, only because they're doing the same thing in the QB room. Like, what's going on? Who are you guys gonna start? If you're not gonna start either or, because both of them aren't doing good. Michael Penix sucked and Kirk Cousins sucked, in my opinion. Kirk Cousins goes off for 199 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception, 3 sacks. I think Cousins is just getting old. I take that back. He's not sorry. He's just getting old. Penix sucked. I don't know what he was doing. There's a reason they took him out. Tyler Shaw for New Orleans, their rookie quarterback. Not bad. 243 yards. Just didn't throw a touchdown, 1 interception. Got sacked 5 times. Where's the O-line? Got a block. He was also their leading rusher for 7 carries and 22 yards. What's going on with that? Alvin Kamara only had 3 touches for 11 yards. That might just be coaching. And Bijan Robinson, 14 carries and 70 yards. That's it. No touchdown was thrown for the Saints. Darnell Mooney goes up 3 receptions, 74 yards and a touchdown. And David Sills, 2 receptions, 16 yards and a touchdown. Justin Reed I believe he picked Kirky off for a TD to the house. Pick 6, 49 yards. That's how they got their points on the board. Xavier Watts also had a interception. Atlanta moves to 4-7. New Orleans falls to 2-9. Moving on to the game I was tuned in. Let's go Shedeur. Finally gets the start. Finally gets the win. Shedeur makes history. First ever quarterback to win the first starting game in Browns history since 1999. I was 2 years old in 1999. I don't even know who the quarterback was. 209 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. I feel like he didn't really get to throw the ball as much. They kept running Wildcat. I obviously know why. The head coach does not want Shedeur to shine. But, bruh, let's go out here and win the game. You out here babysitting with Dylan Gabriel and Kenny Pickett and whoever y'all have. Bruh, you didn't even get the man a shot. But one time you give him a shot, y'all actually win. The defense actually steps up. 13 sacks. Is that not what's the word I'm looking for? Coincidental? The defense balls out when Shedeur gets on the field. They obviously want him to start. They're not gonna say it out loud, but in the locker room, there is definitely talks. Like, yeah, bro, we gotta come on, Shedeur. We believe in you. You gonna bring the energy. We gonna bring the energy. 13 sacks. Geno Smith was spinning in circles. Now I'm pretty sure he has to go get a massage and some type of therapy. Though he got hit 13 times. You get sacked 13 times, bro. You got to get out of the game. Bring in the backup. Genty, you got to step it up too. Averaging 3 carries a yard for 50 yards. You got to show me something. Like, you wasn't doing that at Boise State. And them boys ain't try to attack you in college. Now in the NFL, you slowing down. I mean, coach lets you do your stance. You're standing up straight in the backfield. You got to show me something. It's ridiculous. Geno Smith goes for 284 yards, 85 yards though, and 1 touchdown. He didn't throw a pick. He did not throw a pick. Genty, like I said, 50 yards out of 17 carries. Got to do better. 100%. Tyler Lockett, 4 receptions. I like Tyler Lockett. 4 receptions, 62 yards, no touchdown. Genty was the only one that's caught a touchdown pass. 8 receptions, 58 yards. Quinshon Judkins really kind of gave them also the win. 16 carries, 47 yards, 2 touchdowns. Not bad. And receiving, Dylan Sampson, 2 receptions, 59 yards. That's the game high. 2 receptions. Like I said, they wasn't throwing the ball. He didn't want Shedeur to throw the ball. Did it anyway. 2 receptions, 59 yards, and a touchdown. That's also the running back. Jerry Judy, you out of the field, fumbling. It's all right though. 1 reception, 39 yards, off 3 targets. I can't be mad if they don't throw you the ball. You get a pass, Judy. A special shout out to my Bethune-Cookman Wildcats. Let's go, all hail Wildcats. Attended the Florida Classic, great game. 38-34, came down to the last throw by the quarterback. Sorry, FAMU. I'm so sorry. The gig is up. They outdid y'all band, they outdid y'all fans, and they outdid y'all football team. It's time to pass the torch. Hail Wildcats. Hail Rattlers? Hell no. Guys off the standings. New Orleans leads the AFC East, 10-2. Baltimore leads AFC North, but they're tied with Pittsburgh at 6-5. Indianapolis leads AFC South for 8-3. Denver leads the AFC West, 9-2. Philadelphia leads the NFC East, 8-3. Chicago leads the NFC North, 8-3. Tampa Bay leads the NFC South at 6-5, but Carolina's 1 game ahead at 6-6, so they can be going back and forth. And the Rams lead the NFC West at 9-2. And then we can get into week 13. I'll give you my predictions. If you guys want to put them in hard rock bet, what I'm about to give you, $500 and win you $130,000. I got Green Bay beating Detroit Thursday. I got Kansas City beating Dallas. I got Baltimore beating Cincinnati. I got Chicago beating Philadelphia. I got Cleveland beating San Francisco. Let's go, Shedeur. I got Jacksonville beating Tennessee. I got Houston beating Indianapolis. CJ Stroud's coming back. I got Miami beating New Orleans. I want to say I want the Jets over Atlanta, but I'm going to just leave that alone. Only because, like I said, they ain't. I like Tyrod Taylor to show up. I like Rams to beat Carolina. Who is this? I don't know if Baker's coming back. If Baker's not coming back, I like Arizona to beat Tampa Bay, 100%. I like Seattle to beat Minnesota. I like Chargers over Las Vegas. If A-Rod comes back, I like Pittsburgh over Buffalo, 100%. If not, I'll go Buffalo. I like Denver over Washington. And I'm gonna go on a limb. Shout out J-Mo. I like the Giants over New England. Sue me. That's just me. Like I said, $500 win you $1.5 million. And that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for sticking around. This is the Locker Room Podcast. Signing off with your host, Nick Laston.